Wait, is that?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's a new StayFreshShoe video.
I am back, I am here, I am making content after a little bit of time not having a video go live.
It's been 84 years.
But why all these delays? Like, what's been going on that's caused all these delays to happen? They already know this, Shoe. You had a baby. Well, yeah, I mean, that was one thing for sure. Before having kids, people always tell you how much your life changes, but you never actually realize how much it does after the fact that it does. If that makes sense, which I'm not sure if it does or not. It still feels very weird to say that I have a son, but yeah, like, I'm very, very proud of him. He's lovely. And I cannot wait to take him airsofting so I can send him out in the middle of nowhere so I can find out where all of those enemy snipers are.
No, you're bloody well not.
But what else is there? We've had some renovations done to the house, which is very exciting, but also it meant that my office here was out of commission for a little bit of time, and it also gave me the excuse to move everything around a little bit to make a nice little kind of setty backdrop thing for your eyes to enjoy when I'm doing videos.
It's beautiful.
I started to flick back through some of my older videos on the channel, and I really missed the style that they had. Sure, there are a lot more work to do. Yes, but they are so much better. But they are a lot better looking, and that's the kind of thing that I want to bring back to you guys. Next update, Project Airsoft. What is going on there? Well, Project Airsoft is continuing as normal, and I'm happy to say new products are in process of being made, and they'll be released in the very near future. Again, kind of like content, I do have a backlog of items from Project Airsoft which haven't been released yet. God, man, you really need to start pulling your finger out. I know, and I'm working on it. Not only have we got more knickknacks coming, like a kind of double-sided magnetized thing that you can put on your lens and you can wipe it around when you fog up.
Nice.
But I also have some more drum mags coming out for some of the wonderful riffs on this wall. Well, I say some of these wonderful riffs on the wall. Currently, everything on the wall does have a drum mag, excluding the pistols, apart from the SSR9 and the PX9. However, the drum mag for the PX9 is finished and working, but I want to make it co-compatible with the SSR9 as well. So that's where we're at the moment in the development process. And yes, there is even more beyond those. For example, I have one here for you, which is this. Dude, that doesn't look very exciting at all. Now, I'm sure most of you have no idea what this thing is for, but for the few that do, you're going to be very excited about this. Because this thing is a replacement kind of elastic thingy that you can put into your clamshell mag holder holster things. You just pop it in, use it like that, boom, and yeah, it brings them back to life, which is great. And I certainly haven't had this finished sitting in a drawer ready to go on the website for multiple years now, so that's a good thing. Seriously, dude? Yes, okay, I get it. So yes, Project Airsoft. Lots of items on the website at the moment, lots of items to come, and yeah, but things are going very well. It's nice. Thank you for all of your support. I'm honestly blown away at how well Project Airsoft is doing. It's because all of these wonderful people watching the video share it, and that helps with the exposure. Yeah, genuinely, thank you very much. Every time you share a post, every time you go on the website, every time you pick something up, it supports me, it supports my family, and it allows me to do the things that I do and kind of have the life here that we do have. So thank you very much. What else is there to give you a bit of an update on? What about the stuff you're doing with Novrich? Oh yeah! As many of you know, since February of last year, I started doing some work with Novrich. Nothing product development-y, which may seem like the kind of go-to area because of all my stuff with Project Airsoft. No, for those of you who don't know, I actually manage creators for Novrich. So I'm very lucky in that I get to talk to a lot of really cool, awesome people, see how best we can support them and collaborate, and then I guess the best thing of it, send them a load of goodies. So if you're a creator in the airsoft scene and you've got quite a nice little audience you'd like to show off some Novrich stuff to, drop me a comment in the comments below and I'll check you out and see if you got the motsy. Motsy? Is this the 1940s? Thought I'd try anyway. Seriously though, drop me a comment below and I'll see if we can get some stuff to you. Speaking of which, people seem to always make the observation about how I only seem to review Novrich stuff. And the answer for that is easy. They're like the only airsoft company that actually sends me stuff to look at. However, the keen-eyed amongst you may have noticed this little selection of boxes here at the back of the room. Now, these are ones which I've actually gone out and bought myself because I want to try and do some content that's not just solely Novrich related. Not that I don't enjoy doing Novrich related content, but I've actually been quite interested in getting these guns to see what they're like. Although YouTube, they are just toys. They're toy airsoft replicas. They're not real real guns, they are just toys. I still don't know how to make YouTube appreciate the fact that these are all toys. Like, do I just need a big disclaimer, like everywhere, huge disclaimer, this is a toy? Anyway, demonetization and view limiting things aside, I have some guns here I have some replicas here which I'm going to be going through with you, which I'm pretty hyped about, to be fair. These two aren't super sexy and exciting. They're kind of like cheapy M14 and an AK, but I like to look at the full spectrum of Airsoft replicas. And also these ones are cheaper too. And a bit more of a fancy one, we have got a Scorpion Mod M by Tokyo Marui. Now that is a fancy little badger, which I'm very excited about. Isn't Project Airsoft going to be making a drum mag for that replica too? Well, yes I am, as a matter of fact, so if you already own one, keep an eye out for that. I also do still have a ton of non-rich replica and gear stuff to look at as well to bring you videos on, including the SSP5 4.3 and 5.1. I recently ran the 4.3 at an event, and the first day I had a big old suppressor on it, and I swiftly took that off because it was kind of pointless to have on there. But I'm going to explain to you the reasons why, and then that way you won't have to make the learning things that I do that you can then learn from, and then your airsoft life can just be better and easier, more faster. Well, that didn't make sense, did it? Yes, it did. Shut up. Also, quite excitingly recently, me and my buddies did a little kind of airsoft weekend trip. You may have seen the last video I did, which was called something like the best worst airsoft event that I've been to. Essentially, me and my little group just got a little bit tired going to like weekendy events and then just being a bit naff. So instead, we went and did our own little fun weekend event. And there were real life seals there too. Real seals or Navy seals? No, not Navy seals. They were like real life seals. They were very cute and it was fun to see them. We went and played on the Airsoft Island down in Plymouth, and then we also went to the Airsoft Mines in Cambourne. I think Cambourne's the right thing. And man, it was spooky down there. Literally, I mean, it's what you expect a kind of cave to be. The tunnel system was mad and was a little bit like, oh my god, where am I going when you were there? But soon you learn the layout and it was really good. It's also the first time I've played Airsoft wearing a helmet, and although I felt like I was going to look a bit like a knobhead, well, you still did a little bit. I don't think that I did. And I also had some different face protection and eye protection and stuff for the weekend, which I'm going to go through with you all because I've actually now changed the face protection that I wear. That may not sound like a big deal, but I assure you it is. I've been wearing the same face protection style thing for a long time and I have now changed. So yeah, stop the presses. I have also had two companies send me stuff. The torch by a company called Army Tech, and this thing is actually like ridiculously insane. When it's dark, I'm going to put this torch on, record some videos with it, and yeah, it literally just lights up everything. The only downside to this though is that there's not really a way to mount it to an airsoft rifle. But couldn't Project Airsoft make one of those? Well, yeah, I suppose it could. And the other thing that I've got sent is a 3D printer. Oh, from a company called Creality, the CR10SE. Now I'm going to be cracking this out and doing a video looking at this. So if you're interested in printing some 3D stuff, that's something you're going to want to look at. It does look super fancy. Like, it's got inbuilt bed leveling. It's got like dual Z-axis screws on there too. It's got like direct drive motors. Apparently it looks good. Like it looks really cool. I'm also going to talk about Patreon now because my Patreons are very important people. I love you all very much, and I've been letting you down. I've been absolutely terrible recently by not getting up the content that you guys are supporting me to do because, you know, life has been mad. But what I will say is that your contributions to the Patreon have genuinely been helping me out so much in terms of, you know, life, baby. So I'm going to be doing a Patreon guaranteed giveaway type thing. I don't know what the name of it is to call it, but pretty much all the Patreons are guaranteed to get multiple prizes of stuff. It's going to range from replicas, BBs, kit, gear, yeah, loads and loads and loads of different things. So I'm very excited to do that. I don't have a date in mind yet when that's going to go live. Make sure you tell them though as soon as you've got the date so they don't miss out. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to be doing that. But don't worry, you're not going to miss out. If you are a Patreon and you miss that stream, you're not going to miss out anyway. Everything's going to be drawn to the people and then you'll just end up getting a package anyway. So if you don't watch it, you're just going to get some stuff one day and be like, oh my god, look at that, that's cool. Subscribe, it's exciting, there's lots of things coming. Drop a like. And remember to drop me a comment below. I like reading your comments and talking to you. So yeah, let's start doing this whole YouTube thing a bit more proper again, shall we, governor? So what, are we like Cockney now as well or something? I don't know, I was just trying something new. See you later.